Welcome to the Global Alliance short webinar for the World Day of Remembrance. With this short webinar, we will provide you with basic information of the World Day of Remembrance and tips to unleash and maximize the toolkit we have developed for our members. Today's agenda will be about the Global Alliance general information, introduction to the World Day of Remembrance, Advocacy and Media Toolkit, how to use Toolkit for Facebook and Twitter, how to engage with media outlets, how to use the advocacy letters, and a wrap-up. As many of you know, road safety crashes cause the death of almost 1.3 million people a year and injuries to 20 million. The Global Alliance of NGOs for Road Safety is an umbrella organization that gathers 201 road safety NGOs from more than 90 countries from all around the world. Our objective is to contribute to achieving the road safety targets established by the Decade of Action and the Sustainable Development Goals. The World Day of Remembrance for Road Traffic Victims is commemorated on the third Sunday of November each year, to remember the many millions killed and injured on the world's roads, together with their families, friends, and many others who are also affected. The organization FERB started the World Day of Remembrance back in 1995, and in 2005 it was adopted and recognized by the United Nations, becoming a UN date. For more information about the World Day of Remembrance and to download the official video and poster, please visit the site worlddayofremembrance.org and register the events the organization will be running. For this year's World Day of Remembrance, the Global Alliance of NGOs for Road Safety has developed a toolkit. The toolkit provides posts for Facebook and Twitter, a wide signboard for community interventions and advocacy initiatives, press release templates, advocacy letters templates to involve decision makers and policy makers. The main message for this year is 2020 target: reduce road fatalities and serious injuries by 50%. Now, let's focus on how to use the Facebook material provided. Through Facebook, we want to create awareness about the commemoration of this day. Our objective is to halve road fatalities and serious injuries by 2020. We aim to engage with our Facebook fans, inviting them to like, comment, and share our posts, and sign the board and upload the pictures. For Facebook, we're providing 5 different posts with a suggestion for the caption or copy for each post is provided. To make sure your Facebook audience is aware that this day is coming, you must start posting at least 10 days in advance. The designs we are provided are recommended to be used 2 days in advance and during the World Day of Remembrance. For the after, we suggest posting pictures of activities conducted or pictures of members of your organizations or decision makers with the signboard and their commitment. Always ask your audience to share and comment. The hashtag that we will use is WDOR2017. For Twitter, we want to let our followers know what is that we are doing for the World Day of Remembrance and what is the organization's position with regards to this. Again, we will provide with a series of posts and suggestions of captions. We suggest using Twitter to engage decision makers, journalists, and media outlets. A way to do this would be review your followers, start following key decision makers, journalists, media outlets, and tag them when uploading pictures. Send a direct message asking them to send you a picture with the signboard and their commitment. We recommend to start posting at least 10 days in advance to the World Day of Remembrance. During the days that you have activities, share what you're doing as much as possible in Twitter and use that to attract decision makers and media. With your posts, ask for retweets and share. And remember, the hashtag that we will be using is WDOR 2017. As we mentioned before, the Toolkit provides press releases, templates, and advocacy letter templates. If your organization is not familiar with working with media outlets, we will try to provide you with some useful tips to catch their attention and hopefully start a partnership with them. Media outlets play a key role at the moment of the intervention. Working with them ensures dissemination, and sometimes it can speed up results. Have in mind that media is usually recognized with a great power and therefore as an agent of social pressure. If your organization has no contact with media, first develop a list including all media outlets in your country or city, and for each of them include a contact person. It's important to know who is who in order to focus on those journalists and media outlets that will promote the idea we are standing for. Moreover, aim to have a meeting with the journalists to pitch them the importance of the campaign you will be launching. Your ultimate objective will be to turn that person into an ambassador of your cause. All media outlets must be invited to any launching event you may have, since this enables networking and produces a positive impact, showing which actors support the cause. Be aware that this invitation should be done to your contact inside the media outlet, but you also have to pursue having as many media as you can covering the event. The advocacy letter templates might help you to start reaching out certain authorities you want to involve with this issue. As we explained for the media, if you don't have any sort of connections with the office you want to reach, the first step will be to do your power map to identify whom you will be sending the letters to. Particularly for the World Day of Remembrance, we suggest sending a letter to all of the public offices, agencies that you would like to work with the signboard, inviting them to endorse this day and sending you a picture of themselves with their commitment in the signboard. This will allow you to generate contents for your social media and also start a relationship with several decision makers. To wrap up, we have covered an introduction to the World Day of Remembrance, the Advocacy and Media Toolkit, how to use the toolkit for Facebook and Twitter, how to engage with media outlets, and how to use the advocacy letters. We hope that you have found this guide useful, and feel free to ask any further questions using the evaluation form. The link can be found on the slide. Please also let us know your feedback on this webinar and the toolkit. This information is important to us, and we use it to ensure that our offerings meet your needs and to make improvements for future. Thank you very much for your attention. We are confident that we can create great impact during this day and take a step forward to our goal. Together, we can save millions of lives.